News 46 weather is brought to you by Purcell Tire and Service Centers in Pahrump and Fernlake. Come see us for all your automotive needs. Tires starting at $49.
And here we are today. Pahrump had temperatures of 96 degrees, Amargosa 97, Death Valley 109, Beatty 95, Goldfield 81, Tonopah 79, Fallon 93, and Fernley 92. Tonight, we're looking at temperatures in your lows of 73 here in Pahrump, Amargosa 72, Death Valley 84, Beatty 67, Goldfield 59, Tonopah 58, Fallon 62, and Fernley 61. Tonight, you're looking at partly cloudy skies with your low of 73. Average temp is 63. Winds out of the south-southeast at 7 miles per hour, gust up to 13. Humidity, 39%. Sunset, 6:56 p.m. Record high back in 1979, 106. And your record low back in 1991, 42 degrees. Tomorrow, we're looking at partly cloudy skies with your high 86, your low of 68. UV index is 8. Winds out of the south at 7 miles per hour, gust up to 10. Humidity at 47%, and sunrise 6:22 a.m. Here's your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, we're looking at a 20% chance of rain, high of 96, low of 72. Wednesday, partly cloudy skies, 93, 64. Thursday, sunny out there with a high of 86, a low of 62. 10% chance of rain on Friday, 83, 61. Saturday, the clouds are coming back in with the 84 as your high and 64 as your low. Sunday, 86, 65, and Monday, 88, 64. And right now we're going to go to Caitlin Boyer with today's Angie's List, talking about reclaimed wood.
Ramsey Khalidi began salvaging unwanted wood in the 1980s, back when it required dumpster diving and the occasional bonfire rescue.
The internet was just starting. I'll never forget it. If you would Google, you would get 19 hits. Now there's 6 million for reclaimed wood.
Khalidi is a part of a booming industry of tradespeople who dismantle, refine, and reimagine old wood.
One of the latest trends in remodeling that we're seeing is using reclaimed wood from century-old barns or older buildings to add a focal point or even an accent wall in your home.
The Trilocks company in Brooklyn, New York harvests wood from high-rise rooftop water towers and old factories.
We totally transform these materials from their previous use into something completely new, but yet show the history and the previous use as part of the features of that material.
If you're looking to take advantage of this trend, the first step is to work with a qualified woodworker that'll confirm that they've got authentic reclaimed wood and that it's properly treated for your project.
Industry artisans say there's virtually no limit for what the wood can be used for, and that if homeowners can imagine it, a good woodworker can create it.
We get a lot of satisfaction out of repurposing this wood for new products, and we hope they live on for another 100 to 200 years.
This is Caitlin Boyer reporting for News 46.
That looks like so much fun. Well, Mark Hudson from Star Nursery talks about fall planting.
We're getting ready for the fall season, and some of the cool season flowers are in. We've got mums, we've got snapdragons. The footage you see of the mums is how you want to buy them as much as you can. The buds as tight as possible.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Just enough color coming through to make sure you're getting what you want.
So why is that important to have them like that?
Mums, they bloom for a limited period of time. They're perennial. A lot of your perennial flowers bloom at given times of the year, then kind of set out the rest of the year. Mums will come back off and on throughout the year, but because they don't bloom extensively into the season, you want to get the longest blooming you can out of them. So buy them tight, let them open.
How long do they usually bloom for?
My experience with them is probably between 2 and 3 weeks.
Tell me about planting them, because I've seen mums in all different types. You get them in pots, you have them in the house, you have them, people give them as gifts. You can plant them outside.
Yeah, mums, they're like any plant. You can just go ahead and stuff them into another pot, a little bit bigger than what they're in, using a good quality potting soil. Plant them in the ground by amending that soil, about a 50-50 mix, a little bone meal, maybe a little cottonseed meal for nitrogen, and just get that stuff going.
Yeah.
And they're easy to take care of.
How long do they last total on their lifespan?
So far I have one survivor that has gone for 5 years for me. And I might work here, but I neglect my yard. So that it's survived for 5 years says a lot for that plant.
Tell me about snapdragons, because this is something that a lot of people use for color in their garden for their home, just to brighten things up.
Snapdragons, they are a short-lived perennial, between 2 and 5 years. If you keep deadheading them, so in other words, when the flowers come up and they shrivel up and dry and you pinch those off, they're going to continue to try to flower some more to reproduce their kind.
Wow.
So basically, snapdragons, properly taken care of, you can have those for 2 to 5 years. If you want, you can allow a stalk or two to go to seed and harvest the seed and just scatter that around.
Where's Star Nursery at?
We are 911 Buell, just off 372.
All right, and come on by. What's your hours of operation?
8 to 5 weekdays and 7 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 4 on Sunday.
Well, we want to invite everybody down to the corner of Basin and Highway 160 tonight at 6:30. The Disabled American Veterans are having their 911 Remembrance event. They're going to have glow sticks and speakers. Bring the kids, come on down. It's a very moving event. All of us here at KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio want to send our remembrance, our heartfelt prayers to those families who lost so much 16 years ago today, and also honor and remember all of our first responders who sacrifice every day for our country. That does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from all of us here at KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.